It was truly one of the most chilling and tyrannical policies.
Justin Trudeau. Let's talk about this for a second.
Because of you, Justin Trudeau resigned.
Trump says Canada should merge with the U.S. and has been trolling Trudeau as he steps down.
Trans agenda and this agenda and that woke agenda, the Palestine agenda. Oh,
Clearly there is a higher being with a sense of humor.
This Justin Trudeau resigned.
Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, goodbye.
Yeah.
So I was watching CBC last night, and I was like, I'd like to say, like, when Trump first made the first joke about this, and I was like, he's serious. Everybody's like, no, he's joking. Everybody's like, no, he's joking. I was like, no, he's serious about this. It took till yesterday when Trump did, I don't know if you saw Trump's press conference yesterday. He literally says
I did.
He's changing the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. He's renaming the Gulf of Mexico. He goes, it's going to be Gulf of America.
He's on one right now.
Dude, he's on, like, this is like legendary right here. He goes, Greenland and Panama Canal. He goes, we'll take them by force if we have to, which is like literally a declaration of war. Like, he's literally like, I'm declaring war on two sovereign
I guess he's doing the same thing that Russia did in a little way.
I guess, yeah. I except for, like, there's no claim to Greenland. Like, the Panama Canal, we built that. 38,000 Americans died building the Panama Canal. We sold it to Panama for $1. This should have never happened. Like, and they're fucking us over. Okay, fine. But, like, Greenland, you have zero claim to. He's just like, I just want that. And we'll take it if we have to. They have 50,000 people. Like, good luck, Denmark, fucking defending Greenland. Like, you have no shot.
Justin Trudeau made it happen. And because the Trudeau that we knew then, that was just the fun-loving, let's all smoke weed, and it turned into a fear-mongering, lockdown-loving, freedom-hating, evil tyrant. That even to this day, when you call him a dictator, they go, oh, well, he's not really a dictator. He resigned. He didn't resign. He said he was resigning. Once they found a replacement that they're not going to find, he's not resigned yet. He's still the prime minister. He made his whole gay little crying speech. He's still prime minister. Okay? And that should fucking freak people out. Because it's just crazy, the amount of lies that somebody can get away with. And just, like, even this. I'm in America, so I can type in Trudeau on Google and get a bunch of news articles. You can't do that in Canada. Who's that thanks to? In Canada, there's no news on Facebook. News companies aren't allowed to have Instagram accounts. They've all been blocked or banned. News agencies aren't allowed to be on Google. You can't Google the news in Canada. Like, this is serious. People don't realize how bad Trudeau made it.
No way she said this to Trudeau.
Mr. Prime Minister. Yeah. Please get the out of BC.
Have a wonderful day, man.
Yeah, you suck.
That is phenomenal. It is incredible how much Canadians hate that guy. I've said this in a previous video. They really do. They really don't like that guy. And they shouldn't. He's absolutely destroyed Canada. The people that voted for him don't like him. I mean, you see videos like this everywhere. The guy can't go anywhere without getting chastised, which he should.
A few moments later.
I intend to resign.
This Justin Trudeau resigns. Now, you heard it here first a few weeks ago. I don't know if you heard it here first, but I reported through my journalism that Justin Trudeau, it was very possible he was going to resign. He didn't resign that day, didn't resign immediately, but it has been announced Justin Trudeau has resigned. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, but I kind of hope it does hit you on the way out, buddy. Justin Trudeau, father, a famous communist revolutionary, potentially get censored for saying that in Canada under Justin Trudeau's regime. Let's take the guns. Let's take the free speech. Let's throw them all in jail if they're not coming along. This guy is out. He deserves to be out. And he has left a wake of tyranny. We better learn from Justin Trudeau. Canadians, I hope y'all learned from Justin Trudeau. This is what happens if you're gullible and if you allow this kind of, we're here to protect you, invade you, and punish you. So Justin Trudeau resigns. Great. I hope we never talk about him. Hope we never hear from him. I hope he gets his full gender transition surgery. It looks like he's been wanting it. I wish him the best. But let's not forget what happened under his regime, because it was atrocious. In a second, we're going to go through some of the key tyrannical points that will repeat themselves if we, the people, allow it. And I know he's Canadian, but whatever. Same thing with Biden. America chose not to repeat it, at least not immediately. And also, prayer for Canada. I don't think Justin Trudeau resigning necessarily means you're going to be in a better place. I just hope the next guy, once the next prime minister is chosen, hopefully voted for, he stands with we the people, if you know what I mean. Because just because tyrannical Trudeau is out, technically once a new prime minister is voted for, then he's officially resigned. He's just announced, I'm going to be resigning from prime ministership once the new guy's voted for. And hopefully that new guy does you more favors. And it's possible you get someone just like Justin Trudeau. Wow, World Economic Forum. Yeah, I'll go. And maybe he's worse. So let's not count the chickens before the Canadian eggs hatch.
Yeah, well, look, I mean, I'm with you on that one. Let's go. So like a few, I guess it's worth kind of, I think, kind of talking about just a couple things on Trudeau and on January 6th. So first of all, I was celebrating a bit on Twitter about Justin Trudeau, stepping down, and
I hope he ends up working a glory hole for those truckers.
Well, that would be perhaps a fair punishment. I'm not holding my breath on that one.
I don't know if that's a
punishment, Tim. Well done. But it really is like, I had people tweeting to me. They're like, no, the move he just pulled is actually prolonging his party's rule in government, and then talking about how his opponent is really bad too, and all of this stuff. And I'm not claiming to have any level of knowledge about Canadian politics. I just don't follow it, and I'm already I already have my work cut out for me just being up to date on the stuff that we talk about. So it is what it is. But I would just say from the perspective of someone, a U.S. citizen observing Canada, I'm not saying, because I'm not saying like I am up to date on what's happening, and I don't know. Maybe all of that is true, what people are saying on Twitter.
But then Canada, he's like, yeah, we'll just like slap so many crazy things on them. But like with the Trudeau thing, he didn't even everybody's like he resigned. He didn't resign.
Elon Musk, speaking of wild tweets, he had one against Trudeau too, because Trudeau basically, did a thing, fucking corniest comment. He goes, no snowflakes chance in hell.
Yeah, snowballs chance in hell.
No snowballs chance in hell. Canada's ever going to be part of America. And then Elon Musk tweeted, he's like, you're not the fucking governor anymore, so fuck off. Or something like that.
You know what a really funny like Canadian kind of news item was, because he said like no snowballs chance in hell, and then Pierre Poilievre did a thing with Jordan Peterson where he said shit. And then there was like some article, I think it was like on the CBC, and they're like, when did these politicians start talking so
filthy?
So filthy.
Oh, come on.
For snowballs chance in hell? Really? Snowballs chance in hell when your neighbor is literally talking about annexing you? And they're like, hey, tone it down.
Yeah.
No need to curse. Let's just settle this.
They are trying to go back to their roots now instead of talking about gay sex. They're just yeah, you guys, whatever. Your last 9 articles are about what gay sex so is.
Do we want to hit Trudeau, or do we want to?
What happened with Trudeau?
Trudeau,
he's on the way out.
Canada's prime minister.
Oh, that's right. He stepped down.
He did.
They don't have a new prime. Wait a minute.
He's stepping out early.
I'm getting some news here. We do have breaking news on Normal World. This has never happened. Ever.
What's
going on?
For the first time.
People talking to your earpiece like that, Dave?
They do. They talking to this one, so I hold it like this. This is the special.
Only the right ear.
They don't talk to me. I'm just pretending.
Breaking news just comes in the right ear. That's
just in the right ear. This one's never worked. I'm deaf in my left ear from a gun accident. Coming into the
good.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it. I wasn't sucking hard enough, and the guy gave me a warning shot. Anyway, so the prime minister was selected, and it looks like they are selecting a prime minister. And let's go to the inauguration ceremony.
Oh wow! I had no idea.
Justin Trudeau is now officially swearing in the new Prime Minister, Canadian serial killer Jeremy Skibecki. Trudeau selected Skibecki to make sure the mortality rate of our country didn't drop. Trudeau is now feeding Canadian serial killer Jeremy Skibecki a Timbit from our native Tim Hortons. Yet, that looks yummy. The men are now pouring maple syrup, the lifeblood of our great and powerful nation, into champagne flutes blessed by Don Cherry. Trudeau has just crowned Canadian serial killer Jeremy Skibecki with the Afro of Unity. In tradition, Trudeau is now pulling out black shoe polish and will apply it to the Canadian serial killer Jeremy Skibecki's face. I'm very excited to see what our Prime Minister will look like as a mean-souled.
All right, so it looks like
We can't show that in our country.
Yes.
but serial killer
Skibecki.
Jeremy
will be the new Prime Minister of Canada.
Wow, that timed out so perfectly. The breaking news alert, and then right at the beginning.
It was great. There's no way no one didn't buy that.
Yeah. By what?
By what? What do you mean?